Ok, ey, ey. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Ey, ey. Conmigo ya no tienes break. Ey, yo no quiero de tu amor fake. Ey, ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Conmigo ya no tienes break. Ey, yo no quiero de tu amor fake. Ey, ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ahora en todas las redes me sigue. Sorry mami, no me hostigues, pero como ya no se consigue. Tú fueras mi J-Lo, yo Tole Rodríguez. Pero ahora me gusta otra sicaria que vive por Bayamón. A mí ya no me cachas, yo no soy un Pokémon. Tengo a otra que se joda el camón. No quiero que me llores, no vengas con el dramón. No, que ya no estamos pa' los tiempos de la high. Ey, hace rato que te dije bye. Gracias por el apoyo, baby, gracias por los likes. Yo estoy con 5 cubanos y 4 en Moscay. Me compro una Hayabusa y no te voy a dar una ride. En verdad prefiero contigo, no me enfango, no voy a manchar la Off-White. Si no te gusta, sorry, esa es la que hay. Porque antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no.
Acho, bro.
Here come the boogeyman, what we doing the can run the clock on American Bandstand. Flushing the pan, not a fan of the jam band. Sweating on the floor till we no longer stand. Hey Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Give me the girls and the cause I need all the things. Listen to damn, cause I'm neat. You're the punk rock bumble while you shuffle your feet. Life in the fast lane, guaranteed to win in the rap race. Beating them all, I've been stuck in a bad place. Fat face, sugar in the gas tank. Sucking on my tailpipe, my pace. Nothing to gain, no one to blame. It's always the same, you can't contain all of my game. To keep it the fame, with the one paid, with the book. I'm never amazed that I can die happily while you screaming my name.
Can't dance now, you can't feel it. Standing at the top of the hill. Come on now. I can't dance now, you can't feel it. Lord, I'm gonna love you still.
Yeah. Take the mask off, I think you know what I'm after. If you wanna get in, baby, give me the password. Let's go faster, do a why does it always feel like I only go backwards? Got patterns, no way to escape this. Eyes wide shut, someone hit me with lace. You can't shake this, take this, fake it or make this. Feeling go away, you're in love with the fame. Feeling lonely, no one to call myself a now I'm over the homies. Not every kid should be getting the trophy. Phonies and cronies will need to turn the fans only. Came out my love with big or plastic. Just need to touch it, it's fantastic. This is classic practice, my role gymnastics. Keep the blast hits from the pocket Jurassic.
Can't dance now, you can't feel it. Standing at the top of the hill. Come on now. I can't dance now, you can't feel it. Lord, I'm gonna love you still.
Two kids in a parking lot.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the San Diego Padres. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Michael King. Singing, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Here's the veteran shortstop, J.P. Crawford. And there's a fly ball deep right field back there. And that lands inside the party porch for a home run. Bottoms up. What a start to this one. His second homer of this series. The Mariners strike first. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Oh, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Smoke to right, but he's got it. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, J.P. Crawford.
Boog, he's really been showing off the pop in this series so far. 2 homers. And you know, he'd love to add on with another shot today. I'm interested to see how they approach him.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Smash down the left field line. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
1 out, runner at second. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, batting over 300 so far this month.
Now a rocket to right center, way back there, and forget it, it's out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. Second home run of the inning for them, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Hot shot to third. Whips it to first. Out. They get the out on Arozarena.
96, first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
2 outs, base is empty. Rowdy Tellez up next for the Mariners. There's a swing and a drive. That one is gone. He nails one out to right. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 4-0. An absolute missile off the bat, Singy, and StatCast gives us the exact numbers.
Yeah, it was a blur leaving the park, Boog. 114 miles per hour on the exit velo, man. He put such a great swing on that ball, squared it up, and just drove it out of here despite not getting much air under it.
2 outs, nobody on. Dylan Moore, the next to hit. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Throws to first in time. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Mariners 4, the Padres coming to bat. Back here with my pal Singy, and today on the hill, Emerson Hancock.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. First pitch, not close.
With Tatis at the plate, we're looking at a player that is never going to be considered boring. He's an electric player that manages to make plays most players wouldn't consider trying. And he plays the game his own way. It's a big reason why he's considered such a fan favorite. This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
And another ball. And that one hammered. That's back. Gone off the LED board. That did some damage. And they inch closer. It's 4-1.
That could be one of those swings that really helps spark this offense. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Luis Ariz stands in. And that's outside. Hancock, the tall righty, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. Outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Pitch misses, and now 3-0. Just a few pitches in, but not very sharp on the mound in the home half of the first.
But when you can score some runs for your pitcher in that first inning, you really want him to come out and shut that other team down so you guys can get back in the dugout and swing the bats. You've obviously got some hot sticks in the early part of this one.
3-2, the pitch is outside, and ball 4. And now it's Manny Machado.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Batting average this month over 400.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Ariz gets his lead at first, nobody out. Way high there, and it's 2-0.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Here comes a pitch. Fastball in for a strike, 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Next offering in there for a strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
1-0.
That misses the zone, and the count now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Foul ball there. The 3-1. And they're all loaded up.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. And that's outside. That misses. Ball 2.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And another ball.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
In for a strike, and now 3-1.
3-1.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Fly ball down the line. Arozarena sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. So 2 runs, 1 hit, the homer, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move to the second now at Petco Park. It's the Mariners 4 and the Padres 2. Top of the second, and now for Seattle, Miles Mastrobuoni. King back to work. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Ben Williamson.
So digging in, Ben Williamson. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, J.P. Crawford. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 6-2.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Base is empty, 1 away. Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped. That's going back. Back some more. Out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 7-2.
Back-to-back home runs, and they keep adding to their lead. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
One down. Julio Rodriguez getting ready to hit. Doubled in his first AB. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. Out. Rodriguez out of the play.
Now batting, catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. He's already homered in this game. Puts a bunt down. Sheets. Handles, throws the first, and that is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 7-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. That one way outside, and it's 1-0. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
That's through there for a strike. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Raleigh makes the grab, 1 away.
Batting 8th, catcher, Diaz.
Here's Elias Diaz. Swung on, belted. It bangs off the Western Metal Building, and it's gone, a home run. And they close the gap. It's 7-3.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. So, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Here's Jason Hayward. Ball 1 there. One out, base is empty. Outside low, 2-0. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Pitch is in there, and that's strike 1. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. High in the air, out to right. Mastroboni in position. They got it for out number 2. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And the first offering is not close. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. himself in this situation ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
That one misses. 3-0.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. The walk and a run scored his first time. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great
runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw there. Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
And the next pitch is way outside. Fastball is outside. Manny Machado on deck for the Padres. Next offering is in for a strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here comes Tatis around third. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 7-4. Here's Machado. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That misses. 1-0. Arise off of first with 2 away. Next pitch misses way outside. And there's a ball. Jackson Merrill waits on deck. Right down the chute. That's strike 1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Rodriguez ranging back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. We played 2 full. It's the Mariners 7, Padres 4. Back here at Petco Park. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. This one smoked out to left. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Now he'll turn for second. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. Trying to move him over here. Machado. The throw to first. And one away in the top of the third. Here's Dylan Moore. He's 0 for 1. Bunts it in the air. Diaz gets it to first. And there's 2 away. Miles Mastrobuoni digs in now. Reached on an infield single his first time. Bunts it towards the mound. Goes to first. Save. And there are runners at the corners.
Now batting, third baseman, Williams.
Here's the third baseman, Ben Williamson. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. A bunt, and it's popped up. Sheets puts it away, and that'll do it. 2 left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mariners 7, Padres 4. Back here in San Diego, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. So Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. First offering misses badly for ball 1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Next pitch is outside. Fastball is outside.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch, because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
And that one is in for a strike. In the air, left field. Arozarena should have this one. One down.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. He hit into a double play his first time up. The shortstop takes the ball. Pitch misses there, and it's 3-0.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Let's see if he gives them anything to hit here. Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. And brings it in at the wall.
Now batting, the first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
2 down, bases empty. Next for the Padres, Gavin Sheets. He's been a great free agent side. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Two outs. And that one way outside. And that's ball 3. And that one misses outside. It's ball 4.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. First pitch, not close.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And the count is 2-0. And that's outside.
No strike.
Here's a 3-0. And there's the automatic. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Now batting, catcher.
First and second, 2 outs. Elias Diaz, the next up for the Padres. And the first offering is not close.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And another ball.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Jason Hayward in the San Diego on deck circle. That's a strike. Sneaks through, base hit, headed for the plate. The throw in. He'll score. It's 7-5.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
First and second, 2 down. So digging in now for San Diego, Jason Hayward. Fastball is outside. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the last half of the 3rd. Next offering way off the plate. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. And that'll load the bases.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. That one not close. Ball 1. 2 outs. Bases are full. That one missed.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 7-5. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, J.P. Crawford. Gets the bunt down the right side. He'll do it himself. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Now batting, designated hitter Jorge Polanco.
Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. Polanco, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 8-5.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Michael King won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Yuki Matsui.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
One out, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's back. And that ball is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they add a run. It's 9-5.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So one out, nobody on. Here's the power hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Lays down a bunt to the right side. And he beats him to first. He's safe.
Now batting, left fielder Randy Arozarena.
And up next for Seattle, Randy Arozarena, 1 for 2. He swings and fouls one off. Raleigh leads off first with one away. Smoked into left, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Now batting, first baseman Rowdy Tellez.
Here's Rowdy Tellez.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That one hammered center field. That's got a chance. It's gone. A soaring shot to center. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they tack on 3. It's 12-5.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Yuki Matsui will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. Pitching change here, Alec Jacob.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Base is empty, one away. Dylan Moore will hit next. Bunted back towards the mound. 2 away.
Out.
Now batting, right fielder.
2 outs, base is empty.
Mastrobuoni.
Now it's the right fielder, Miles Mastrobuoni. He's 2 for 2. Drops a bunt down the first base side, and they tag him out. They had the long ball working 3 times for a total of 5 runs. And midway in the 4th, it's the Mariners 12, Padres 5. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now the DH for the Padres, Luis Arias. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Not even close there. 3 balls, no strikes. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. And there's the automatic.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. New pitcher for the Mariners, Luis Castillo. He last pitched 2 days ago. Machado in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. And another ball.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not many pitchers survive a stretch of walks, but this is the exception. He's got some time to figure it out thanks to the lead he's working with, but it's time to settle it down and get back on track.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres.
See, every time you see me, I got something new.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Fastball is outside.
Ball 3.
Arise over at second. Machado on at first with nobody out. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1. Way inside, and that hit him.
Take first.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 2 in this one. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
The shortstop takes the ball. All loaded up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Way high with that one. And now 3-0. In the air out towards right center. Rodriguez sizing this one up. Makes the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. And he's safe at third as a run scores.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but you'll take it. Now it's up to the guys coming up behind him to pick up the rest of those runners on base.
Stepping in for San Diego, Gavin Sheets. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Runners are at the corners, one away. And there's a ball.
2 balls, no strike.
That one missed, now 3-0. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. And they cut into the deficit. It's 12-9.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connected on pitches like that. Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
And the batter now, Jake Cronenworth. That misses the zone, ball one. Still only one out here in the inning. In the dirt, and that's ball two.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
And another ball.
3-0.
Down. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Pulls it down and there's 2 gone. And now it's Elias Diaz. That misses,
1-0.
and that is ball one. That one missed. That's off the mark, and that's ball 3. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So a 3-run shot for the Padres here. We played 4. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Petco Park, we go to the top of the 5th, and now Ben Williamson. Jacob back to work. This to third. And he can't come up with it.
He's safe.
And here is J.P. Crawford. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they add a pair. It's 14-9.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. Puts a bunt down. Sheets. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting center fielder Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. And forget it. Another homer. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 15-9.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Cal Raleigh now at the plate. He's one of the best players in the game.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Already 3 runs across in the frame, and we're at the top of the 5th. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. They go back to back. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 16-9.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Alec Jacob out of the game, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Steven Kolick. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Randy Arozarena getting ready to hit. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He'll touch them all. And they tack on to their lead. It's 17-9.
Randy Arozarena could probably run the bases blindfolded with the amount of home runs he hits.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
So here comes Rowdy Tellez. Lays down a bunt to the right side, and that goes foul. One down, base is empty. And he pops up the bunt. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there are 2 outs.
Second baseman, Dylan Moore.
Here's the second baseman, Dylan Moore. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Sheets. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But they tack on 5 runs. Last half of the 5th coming up. The M's lead it 17-9. Back here in San Diego, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here is Jason Hayward.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And another ball. That missed by a lot. Ball 3. Hard hit left side. Zips it to first.
He's out.
And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
The right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. The M's up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5.
2-0.
That one misses, and now 2-0. And there's a ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Next is the designated hitter, Luis Arias. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Man at first, 1 away. Not close with that one. Now 2-0. And that's down and away. Fastball for a strike.
3-1.
That one pushed to the left and foul. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boo?
Manny Machado up to the plate. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, center fielder,
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. And delivers outside. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Outside low. And the count now 2-0. And
Ball
another
3.
ball.
Rio. High. 3 balls, 1 strike.
In
2.
for a strike. 3-2 now.
Full count.
And they're all loaded up.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Bogarts now. And that one
1-0.
upstairs, ball 1.
2-0.
So they're all loaded up with 2 outs.
3
That
balls,
one
no
misses.
strike.
And now 3-0. High fly ball out towards left center. Rosarena makes the play, and that's the inning. And we're back, top of the 6th inning. And now the right fielder, Miles Mastrobuoni. Puts a bunt down. And he beats it out. It's a bunt single to start the inning. Ben Williamson up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3 in this one. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Mariners doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
And a sac bunt here. Sheets. Got him on the off-balance throw. Just got him on that one.
Really nice technique right there to get that sac bunt down. Advances that runner up another base. That was his job. He got it done.
And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
And he lays one down the left side. On to first. And they get the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
So now the DH spot, Jorge Polanco. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Puts a bunt down. Machado sends it to first. Out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Gavin Sheets. That one
1-0.
misses. 1-0. And another ball. Now 3-0.
Yeah.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now batting,
So a man at first. Next to hit, Jake Cronenworth. Ball one there.
2-0.
That one
3
missed.
balls, no strike.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Sheets on at first, nobody out. Right through there for a strike.
Full count.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher to hit, Elias Diaz. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. 2 away. Next for the Padres, Jason Hayward.
Always we know. Just some things we show.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That one not close, and it's a ball and a strike. Next offering misses down and away. The Padres with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. That one finds the zone. Going 1. And that one pulled foul. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. It's a double, his 4th hit of the game.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Yeah, the batter now, Cal Raleigh. Right side, hard hit. He steps on the bag. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Now batting, left fielder Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena, the next to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Randy Arozarena blasts one out. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add a couple more. It's 19-9.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Stephen Kolek departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Wandy Peralta.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And here is Rowdy Tellez. Gets the bunt down the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering, and that's an out.
Now batting second baseman Dylan Moore.
2 down, bases empty. And stepping in for the Mariners, Dylan Moore. 0 for 4 with 4 groundouts. Bunting, and he pops it up. Fires over to first.
He's out.
And that is the inning. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Petco Park, in steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. Casey Legumina taking over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
El chamaquito de Brooklyn, ey, me sol, ey, yo no tengo competencia porque la maté tanto humo.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Legumina, a 6'2 righty, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019. And
Ball
another
2.
ball.
2-0 to count.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 3. And there's the automatic.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Next offering is fouled back. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Luis Arias digs in now.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The 1-0. And that's downstairs and outside. Pitch misses there, and it's 3-0.
Hey. 3-1.
Left field. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting third baseman Manny Machado.
Here comes Manny Machado. That misses. Ball 1. And there's a ball. Not even close there. 3-0. Tatis over at first with one away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So first and second with one gone. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Runners at first and second with one gone. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Six straight outside the strike zone. And that misses as well. And that one fouled off. And that'll load the bases.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. First pitch, not close. The shortstop takes the ball. That one misses. And now 3-0. In the air, left field, down the line. Base hit, 1 run in already. The throw in there safely.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Just a blue hit behind third right there. And that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to. And the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
One away, runners at first and third. Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. And that's outside.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I get the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. Two on, 1 out. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 3-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Rodriguez sizes this one up. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. In comes the runner from third.
Well, that's the 3rd run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball. Two outs. That one outside. And that's ball 3. And a strike in there. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that is that. 3 runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and 1 left on base. 8th inning coming up. Mariners on top 19-12. Back here in San Diego, and now Miles Mastrobuoni. Peralta back to work and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Drops a bunt down the first base side, and they put the tag on him for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Ben Williamson.
So up next, Ben Williamson. Puts a bunt down. Sheets takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Up next for Seattle, shortstop J.P. Crawford.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. Bunts it in the air. Stretches out and hauls it in. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Elias Diaz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one missed. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Just some whips we roll. Oh, always we know. Just something.
Hayward, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Diaz gets his lead at first with nobody out. And another ball.
No strike.
And a foul ball. (3-1) is on the way. Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. That one not close. Ball 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The Padres with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Not
2-1.
close with that one. And a count 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting.
Now it's the DH, Luis Arias. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Fastball is outside. And that's down and away. And a ground ball to first. To second, that's 1. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. 9th inning coming up. Seattle leads this one 19-12. We go to the 9th, and now the DH, Jorge Polanco. Gets the bunt down the right side, and that's foul. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That one back there, tattooed and gone. And he's gone yard again. His 3rd home run of the game. It's 20-12.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Julio Rodriguez now at the plate. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Up next for Seattle, catcher.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. And he pops up the bunt. Sheets makes the catch, and there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Lays down a bunt to the right side. They apply the tag, and the runner moves up to second.
Up next for Seattle, first baseman Rowdy Tellez.
Rowdy Tellez getting ready to hit. Bunts it towards the mound. Tosses to first, and that's the 3rd out. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom 9, now the 3rd baseman, Manny Machado.
Third baseman Manny Machado.
Now a very odd decision. They intentionally walked the leadoff guy. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jackson Merrill.
It's just some places we go. It's just some whips,
Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs.
A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases. Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Outside. Way outside, and it's 2-1. Next offering is outside. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a ground ball up the middle to second for 1. On to first, but he beats it, and a run scores. And here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. And the first offering is not close. Bogaerts at third. Cronenworth at first. One gone. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And there's a foul ball. And the right-hander's 3-1. And a foul ball. Three-2 now. And they're all loaded up. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Here's the left fielder, Jason Hayward. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Bases loaded, 1 away. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
1-1.
That's way outside. And 1-1. And that's
2-1.
outside. That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1. There's a strike.
Full count.
High fly ball, right field. Mastroboni sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. The runner from third comes across as they get one back.
Well, that could be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
Last chance for the Padres. Fernando Tatis Jr. The next up for the Padres. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners slug their way to a win in this one.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
Tons of offense in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.